Well, good evening. It's about 10:10, Sunday night. Yeah, I think it's a Sunday night, uh, May 4th, 2025. I, yeah, it is still Sunday, I think. I'm not positive. Yeah, it says Sunday up there. All right. Uh, Morning. Didn't get here this morning for this. I was half asleep when I got home. Something about not getting enough sleep yesterday after doing the Ham Club radio meeting, which was, yeah, it was good. I got a lot of stuff sold, so yay. Not fully awake yet. Uh, Life goes on. Anyway, thought I'd get this out right quick. Get to go in the morning and do some banking and try to go pick up some stuff at the pharmacy. So, yeah. And I need to run out the couple bags of trash, get them out and down the alley. Hopefully, it'll be dry enough. I haven't seen what the weather's supposed to be, so yeah. And I don't know about you, but I'm not fully awake here. This is usually time I'm prepping to go to work, so yeah. The evil W must be fulfilled. Well, it doesn't have to. Work is again one of those, yeah, one of those things that we suffer through that we may get the funds to pay for the things we want to do. So we want to work in that it's better to work than to live under a bridge and eat out of trash cans. But hey, some people decide to live out of trash cans. Boy, I'm not fully functional yet. I need coffee. And the coffee's at the job. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, today was come home, thought about it, looked at the alleyway, and it was still too wet. Decided to just go to sleep. And I ended up catching a little, then waking up and going back to bed. I actually feel kind of rested, which is a good thing, you know. Need rest. Rest is important. Anyway, yeah, got to get the money to the bank, and then I can adjust where it's at so that the money can go to pay for cards, to pay for plane ticket and Mac Mini, or not Mac Mini, but Airback, Mac Air. Yeah, it is what it is. Boy, I am not fully awake here. The various, and it's not breaking up. Let's try and come online now. The various different phones I have, trying to get them to all charged and such. They say that you have to have all your phones and such charged to carry them on the airline. That'll be an interesting one. Actual job to keep them all charged so you can carry them on an airplane. I don't know about you, but there's enough of them that could be considered a job. And thinking about that and what all I got to carry with me in the way of electronics, that's definitely going to be uh, that'll definitely be a job. Uh, Hell, I mean, here I've got two two Samsung Galaxies and an iPhone, and that's not counting the old iPhone 7 or the uh, A20, both of which will make good little phones for over in the Philippines to be a Philippine phone and have it as, you know, I'm not going to worry if somebody runs off with it. Bait phone, I guess. I mean, I don't like the idea of somebody hauling off and stealing from me, but if I'm going to have something out there that could possibly be stolen, I'd rather it be my old cheap junk than my brand new ones. So, yeah. Sadly, who knows? Actually, if you got a phone old enough, they probably look at it and go, "Oh, he needs it more than we do," which is probably true. Because, well, if you have an old phone, most folks won't see it as a target. So, both sides of that coin. I don't know. Anyway, apparently, yesterday's video came out and hauled off. Was my 500th video. So, yay. Uh, that's a good thing. Uh, I'm trying to put these things out on a fairly regular basis, and I know I didn't get it all up this year. Uh, but yes, 500 videos. Hadn't realized it got there that fast. Don't really remember. I think they sent me one that said I had hit 300 or 250. Now all of a sudden, that's one's 500. New territory. But anyway, keeping this thing going and on the three ring circus path so I can, yeah, I don't know. The daily, I don't know what I'm going to do when I do get over there. I actually have time to start doing more of this and patching them together. Start putting out more videos that are actually videos. I don't know. See what format happens when I get over there. But at this point, still putting out this, just shoot and go and shoot, throw it in the can, and pump it out here. It's not a lot of, requires a few minutes and a few minutes to get it processed up and a couple of markers on it and such. So it's fairly simple, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm not really awake here. But yes, I'll be continuing to do this. And I'm glad I got to see my folks there at the Ham Radio Fest. Hamfest and sell all the stuff. There's a couple of things I found yesterday when I got home and this morning that I should have carried with me. They were just sitting in places I wasn't looking. So, but that's okay. There's another club meeting. I'll be able to carry some more stuff down there. That, and I got to figure out how to get the push poles out. Get those over to the club meeting. Somebody to take them and do something with them. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to. Sorry about knocking that over. This way. So I'm going to be trying to get all these things taken care of. Get over to the bank, get over to the real estate agent, try to get some more information there and get that started and out the door and get a close date figured out and somebody to get over here and buy the place. Get all the banking from that done. Basically, looking at 8, 9 weeks, 10. Yeah, 10 weeks. So, yeah, so much fun. Welcome to the crazy of having to pack up and move, sell, and relocate. And I was listening to some girl talking about what to carry when you're traveling. And, how you don't want to pack this much of this, or you're not going to need all of that. And it's like, do they have any videos for people who are actually moving in an airplane? Because the more I get thinking about it, the more I'm realizing I really do just need to pack up my whole kitchen, not try to put any of it in my suitcase and carry it with me. But then I'm depending on somebody else to make sure my Balak buy-in box gets to me. And I know that frying pan is just emotional, attachment to it. It's a frying pan. It's useful, but it's not, the end of the world if it doesn't get over there. But it's the end of an emotional attachment. Like I say, that thing's been with me forever. And there's not a lot that I can say that. Things that have been there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get this in the can because I need to get to the evil W. That's what these alarms going off are. Saying, hey, wake up and go. I'm actually up early, so I'm ahead of the game. Which, because I actually came home and went to sleep and then woke up and went back to sleep and woke up early. I'm actually rested for it and feel good toward. But yeah, moving and all the things that got to go with it. I've got, got to go try and do the motorcycle club on Thursday, Friday. Saw them out there Saturday. I was right close to where they were and was able to look over and see them out there. We're doing some classes on Saturday. It is what it is. But yeah, go get that taken care of on Wednesday, Thursday. uh, hitting the bank and trying to do some stuff here in the house. Uh, yeah. The next few weeks is going to be fairly hectic. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to get one of these things out every day, like I do normal, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. Hell, I don't even guarantee these things when I don't have that much going on, but I try. I think I'm sticking fairly close to, you know, I know I'll end up with at least 300 this year. Not sure how many more. Uh, I don't want to miss more than 50 days. I would like to actually get 350. But hey, life happens. Sometimes sideways. Uh, anyway, I'm Williams, Philippines. I hope you've had a very blessed weekend. Got to enjoy it with a lot of food, a lot of friends and lots of family, and well, a lot more food. Uh, yeah, come along for the ride of me getting things figured out to get me to the Philippines. I don't know. Did I mention I got a 15 days at a hotel in the Philippines? Uh, Not a 5 star or anything like that, but I've got a hotel in the Philippines for 15 days. $166. It's not a high dollar one, but well, it's a box with a bed. That's what's important. It is what it is. Anyway, come along. Williams, Philippines. I'm Fish, and Fish is out.